Welcome to the show.
Coming to you from the Bay Area and giving you what guys want most. Cars, bikes, and of course babes with new school, old school, custom, and concepts. So buckle up. We've got it all and it's coming at you now.
Car Guy Channel rocks. The Car Guy Channel rocks. Car Guy Channel rocks.
It's a family show. You are right. Car Guy Channel rocks.
I thought I knew you, but the person inside likes to play the fool for these wicked traps that you set for me. I promised of eternity and brought me to my knees. Now I'm so weak and I just can't speak.
But why we're down here is because we're asking for a little bit of help for one of the cars we're building. We're building a 1965 Mustang, and it's actually for the Mazda Raceway Laguna Seca car show and auction. Cruise auctions will be there on May 16th, 17th, and 18th. We have a huge show going on. I came down to see my good buddy Bill. He set me up with a bunch of parts. Bill has custom designed all his fiberglass pieces that goes on these cars. They're sent all over the world. Bill, come on in here, buddy. Bill, good to see you on the show.
Good to see you.
And thanks again for all those parts we got to blow up.
Yeah.
Hey,
we got plenty of blow-up parts.
We got plenty of blow-up parts. Hey, tell these guys and stuff what's really going on down there besides your fiberglass stuff.
Well, you mean as far as suspension? And
yeah.
We've got a complete line of suspension for Mustangs, and Michael Maier, my youngest son, builds and designs a lot of different pieces. He races 2 or 3 different series of racing open wheel. He runs road racing type, autocrossing, and therefore he's got a well-rounded idea of what to do on the suspension.
Okay, Bill, show us what we got here.
This is 65, 66 ducktails, fastback or notchback, and one of these pairs will be for you, for your car.
I got to tell you, the market for this aftermarket stuff is astronomical, isn't it?
Yeah,
guys are buying it and they're making changes. Street rods now, where the original car has its own place in the marketplace, and now our customs are coming in.
Yeah,
they're coming in pretty cool. Now you're showing on the wall here all these pieces
up
there.
Above, he'll have an inner for it, trunk or hood, all pre-done, machine, drilled, tapped, sanded. So he just goes up there, picks one off, sets it down here, and when he runs the finished job, he's got an inner already. He doesn't have to stop, see if we have one, and or build one for that job. There'll be several of them up above to do that.
The piece is already machined, trimmed, ready to rock and roll, slaps it, glues it on, puts it together, reds it for dries, then you detail it and ready to sell.
Yeah, pop it out and then detail.
That easy. And these are some of the finished hoods and stuff that Bill has done. The department's full of all kinds of stuff here. And I was actually blessed to get an actual Maier racing pin. And Bill says he's going to call me and email me now and then. So I got to get a picture of this Maier pin. So when you guys come down here and do business with Bill or his son Mike, make sure you get the official Maier racing pin and the heavy-duty plastic carrying case. See, Bill, I didn't forget. Did I happen to notice a Chevrolet bow tie in this building?
No. What you don't understand is all the Chevy guys got to come to a Ford guy to get it done right. It's kind of the deal.
Ford used to mean, wasn't it fix or repair daily?
No, first on race day.
First on race day.
Yeah, first on race day.
The smart aleck over here happens to be Mike. It's Bill's son. Mike, how you doing, bud?
Right, how's it going?
Good. Thanks for inviting us down today.
Yeah, no problem.
Hey, your papa's giving us a whole tour of all the fiberglass stuff, and he says you're kind of running the suspension department. Is that kind of what you're doing?
Yeah. I just kind of sucked into it, and it's really enjoyable, and I think the suspension just kind of pulled to me.
It's kind of your thing, no?
Yeah. This car here is the car I'll be driving this weekend. This is our team car, and it's a Ford Focus Midget. And then that car behind you is a K&N Air Filters Ford Focus Midget. And so,
let's just check me out in this car. Let's check it out.
Yeah. Well, we got. It kind of doesn't fall within our normal realm of racing, but it was by chance we ended up getting involved into this with K&N Air Filters, and it's really worked out good. It's a regular full midget, but with a spec Ford Focus motor.
Now, who's actually driving this car?
I drove it last year. Now this weekend my brother Charlie's driving it.
But just give me a little quickie about something you're doing for suspension stuff. You guys have springs, or did you a package you put together? Did you order the tension of the springs your way? Was it your design?
Well, what I do is, you notice, I'm into racing.
No, really?
As you notice, that's all I really am focused on. And the first time I ever went to a car show, I heard NOS. I said, this car can't have NOS on it. It's bone stock, you know. And I learned new old stock. I never heard of that before. So
the word NOS being new old stock.
Yeah, I never heard that before in this family. It's cut it up, make it faster.
Yeah.
And so I ended up taking a lot of my racing, and I got a chance to drive an old Mustang and competitively, and I realized it was horrible. And it wasn't that it needed tubular suspension, didn't need anything special chrome. It needed the right shock valving, it needed the right spring rates, it needed the right sway bar. So if you have an old Mustang or a new Mustang and you want to do something with the car, whether it be drag racing, road racing, you come in and I say, okay, this is the spring that you're going to want to run. And this is the spring over here you're going to want to run. And I design all my own springs. I design all my own shock valving.
And you guys install everything here too, right? I know you guys got some equipment here. I know you got your techs back there and stuff working on. But Mike, I appreciate you showing us the stuff. We're going to check out that car, your pops, here in a little bit. But my camera guy's got so much stuff to go on through here because there's just so much to see while we're here. We're going to check out the whole deal. And before I get too excited, we got to get my parts together.
All right.
Mike, tell everybody a little bit about the car.
Well, this car here was built by my dad, Bill Maier, and he did a really good job. He just did a wide body kit on it. He's got 305s in the front on CCW wheels and 335s in the back. The car, a lot of people, when you're driving by it, you don't really notice, other than the fact it just really looks fat. It just looks like a low and squatty car, and so it's a real subtle, nice flare kit. We just had it sent down to Saline, and the boys down there just put on a new 475 horse supercharger. That woke the car up awesome. Everything from the hood, we have our own custom hood in it, to Bilstein shocks and struts. We have our own Maier racing coils, our own design on it. We have our own sway bar on the front. The roll cage was handmade. I did the cage. I did all the suspension. It's got a custom panhard rod in the back. It's not the normal panhard bar. It actually lowers the back of the panhard bar, but it's got a lot of neat stuff done to it.
Love the louvers on the left side of that fender, those louvers in there. I call it kind of the Mako Shark look, you know, being a GM guy. But, you know, the Mako Shark kind of look, the louvers. And, of course, from what your papa's telling me, they're functional, right, Mike?
Yeah, they really help to get rid of a lot of the heat. You got the supercharger heat building up in there, and everybody knows that heat is not a friend of power. This car we actually bought just to be a demo car, and just to strap on parts, pull parts off, put new panels on. So the fenders can be either bolted on for your racer application, or for guys who really want to make a beautiful street machine, you can blend it all in. My dad's been doing that for 35 years plus.
Guys, we're going to make this car right here Car of the Week. We're going to get it on the show. Any more about Maier Racing, they're going to be on my website. Check out these guys. They're nice people. Come on in. They're real people, real folks. They'll talk to you, help you. They like you to buy their product, of course. But I don't think that's what it's all about here. That's a family operation. These guys have been here so long. They really want to make sure everybody gets involved in it. Catch you guys later on. Check their website. I got to get my parts and get out of here. Let's go, Mike.
All right.
How's that cool?
Sometimes I remember the way the rhymes go in my mind. I'm ready to show you all that I know about me.
Build a car. Now, you helped me build a car, Eleanor. We built the one that they blew up in the movie. Yeah. Build a car. Now, you helped me build a car, Eleanor. We built the one that they blew up in the movie.
You should have brought the oval. Next year, man. If I win the lotto, I'll keep it. Come up.
I hate to have you with bad breath, and I'm sitting here.
You're concerned about my breath today if I get real close?
Well, you've been close, see, and so I'm all right.
The best thing is, see, before I got here, I had 2 bean burritos and some chili garlic fries.
Well, that has to do with the other end.
Yeah, I know.
Next week on the Car Guy channel, we go out to Mazda Raceway, Laguna Seca for the Festival of Speed and show you how car guys do it on the California coast. So don't miss it.